Solution to most of my problems is to light them on fire. So why can't garbage be one of those problems? Hi, I'm Julian. This is DNews. Americans make a lot of trash. According to the EPA, in 2012, the average person made 1,600 pounds of solid waste that year. That's about 45% more than the average European. About 55% of that goes in a landfill. So to translate that, if you're an average American, you were responsible for burying 880 pounds of trash in 2012. Is there something that garbage could be doing besides just sitting there? Sweden thinks so. About 1% of Swedish trash ends up in a landfill. The rest is almost evenly split between being recycled and burned for energy. Sweden actually burns so much trash they import 700,000 tons of it from Europe in order to keep the fires lit. And by using the heat to create steam and run turbines, they get about 8.5% of their electricity needs from burning waste. Goran Skoglund, a representative of one of Sweden's energy companies, estimates that burned trash has about a third the energy pound for pound as burned fossil fuels. Burning that trash means they save space in landfills, don't need to import fossil fuels, and as an added bonus, they cut down on greenhouse gases. All right. Stop right there because I know exactly what you all just yelled at your computer screens. Julian, burning anything is going to create CO2. And yeah, you're right. But like a Swedish police drama, it's all very nuanced. On the face of it, burning garbage actually looks less favorable than coal or natural gas in terms of CO2 production. According to the EPA, flaming trash creates 2,988 pounds of CO2 per megawatt hour. For the same power, coal makes 2,249 pounds of CO2, and natural gas makes 1,135 pounds. That doesn't sound good until you consider that a lot of the CO2 released by burning trash is from stuff that was part of the Earth's carbon cycle. It's carbon that was in the air not too long ago and would be returning there again, whereas the carbon released from burning fossil fuels was out of the carbon cycle for millions of years, sequestered away deep underground. So the EPA considers the CO2 impact of burning waste to be about a third as bad as it looks. But energy from garbage unequivocally cuts down on a much more insidious greenhouse gas, methane. Methane doesn't stay in the atmosphere for hundreds of years like CO2 can. Usually it's out in about a dozen. But this little molecule is so good at trapping heat, the EPA estimates one CH4 has 25 times the impact as one CO2 over the course of a century. So you don't get that methane when you burn junk, and as a bonus, you don't have to burn as much natural gas or coal. Double win.